Having doubts about playing at the next level.
Who's going to kick one? You have to give us a chance, Savannah. You lose to Park, you're maybe out of the playoffs. Got Copter like 5 times this year. This is the perfect one. Go get the ball.
Coming out of halftime, pressure building up in your head.
After struggling in the first half, here comes Savannah Goodwin with the kick.
It is recovered by the Bruins.
There you go, Coop!
Perfect kick.
Savannah! That's a way to kick the ball. What? If you're gonna be upset, be happy when you do good. That was good. Nice job.
Usually after a kick, I can't hold back a smile. With this kick, I'm kind of drained. Relieved, angry that it didn't happen sooner. It all just cancel each other out.
I feel like she responds well, and she's really starting to prove herself at this point.
We got that onside kick, and that's when we start to play it together as a team.
Braden takes the snap.
Joe breaks off a huge run.
And there's Joe Hyman with his second touchdown of the game.
He comes out and just puts on a show for the crowd.
Joe Hyman goes down and scores, and I get another shot.
Are you gonna be okay? Do you hate me now more than you already did? Huh? Because I promise I love you and I'll kill anybody that tries to hurt you.
Coach Kelly is definitely one of tough love.
Go kick another Copter. That was perfect. When Braden's playing quarterback and we snap the ball, everybody's looking at 22 guys running around. She's the lone center of attention.
Savannah kicks it. And the Bruins recover another one. That's 2 in a row.
Comes out and does that. It cements the fact that I am one of you. And our team desperately needed that moment.
Once you get those onside kicks, momentum swings your way like no other. 4th and 5, we're running one of our go-to plays. It hits Cooper White in the head. Mason Cobb just happens to see it up in the air and runs it in for a touchdown. Everything is working at this point.
Hey, huge play right here. Know where the first down is. We're not just bailing out. You got it. Get out there and make a play.
One freaking play. Let's go.
Rogers back to pass. He's looking for the long ball. Oh, and it's intercepted by Clay James.
Clay gets the interception, and the defense is stepping it up.
Nice job, Clay. I think we could do it out of Rick or Lex to the single receiver side, because that's when they're walking a guy up outside.
We both kind of saw it in the game, how they were playing it.
This looks good. Hope I don't jinx it.
I faked the toss on like a read option and take off running. With the way the offense is clicking at times, there's no better feeling.
Braden Bratcher with another long run. Touchdown, Bruins. Rogers takes the snap, and he breaks free.
Their quarterback breaks a long run. He's faster than most of our guys. And we talk about relentless pursuit. You talk about never giving up on a play.
And the ball's loose, and the Bruins have it. Clay James again.
Coming out of halftime, if you're them, you're like, we're down by 4, but we're getting the ball. We've got 27 points. 4 minutes later, it goes from 31 to 27 to 61 to 27, and they're wondering what the heck has happened.
Nobody near him. Touchdown, Bruins.
Cooper! Nice job. That's what you get when you get 2 onsides. You end up making great plays.
So the Bruins will finish this one out, taking the game 68-34.
Good job. Good luck the rest of the year.
Putting up 37 points in 1 quarter, that sums up Bruin football. Defense making stops, we getting onside kicks and going down and scoring, executing.
I told you were 30 points better than them, right? Now, I didn't know it was in a quarter. That was one of the best quarters of football I've ever seen. That's what y'all are capable of. And our kickers, I got on y'all at halftime. Savannah, those were beautiful. You always told me I'm gonna treat you like everybody else, right? And you came out and you did a great job. That was fun football.
I feel like this is a turning point for us.
Savannah, call it up.
I feel like I'm 100% part of this team at this point.
I just picked you to call it up. You gotta yell it out loud. Loud. Do you even know how to do it? Okay.
Bruins on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bruins! That was iffy. Guts, resilience, toughness. I'm the coach who never punts, and those are the characteristics I want in my players. None of those come from using smokeless tobacco. They come from you.
I don't really know, to be honest, what's going on with the game plan. I wasn't too active in Parkview game. I'm not really too worried.
So Jayden, what's going on with colleges, dude?
Not too hot right now because it's during the season. Like, we're in the season, they're in their season. Memphis has been texting, Arkansas State. I've been talking to like a few people, but like worse than like girls. 1 second I'm in love with you, the next second like I hate you, man. That's how they be. It's definitely not easy at all trying to deal with all this stuff. They'll just go like silent for like a week, like weeks, months, and I'm like, what happened? I've been playing football since I was 4. I don't want to stop playing football after the season is. 100% want to play college football.
To be honest, Fooders should be getting offers.
Nah, bro, I'm too short.
I told you they were good. At halftime, it's 31-27.
Well, this Monday session of film is definitely a lot better than the week before.
Then in the third quarter, y'all came out and looked like the team that we know you can be, but instead of for a segment, we need it for all games.
Definitely a big step, especially about to go into playoffs. Putting up 37 points in the third quarter, that's Bruin football.
Next week, we take care of Watson Chapel easily.
That one is picked off by Clay James.
Jayden has a great game. We really need him to get back on track.
I'm feeling good because I definitely made up for last week.
And there's Jayden Kelly with his second touchdown of the game. Bruins take care of this one easily. One more game until the playoffs.
Best offense in the country, arguably Oklahoma in college football. First play is efficient for the University of Oklahoma. That means halfway to the first down marker. That's 5 yards. They score 73% of the time. If Oklahoma, as good as they are on offense, don't make 5 yards on the first play of the drive, 36%. There's something to just the very first play starting off well. Cooper! Freaking first play, could you snap the ball? How can you not just pitch him the ball? We're doing this for 2 reasons. 1, I think it's good. 2, the other teams are now calling to get film on us. They'll spend 20 minutes a day in the playoffs getting ready for this crap.
Coach Kelly looks at things so much different than other coaches, and he teaches us that way.
Hit him in the chest, don't make him jump.
It's homecoming week, and man, it's our last regular season game.
Good.
We're coming together as a team and starting to get things going.
I don't think he knows how gifted he is at it. Really, really gifted. And I've seen some good ones. Got one playing in the pros now.
Jayden is the smartest guy on the field. He wants to get that D1 offer that he hasn't had yet.
In the Parkview game, Vaughn didn't kick that well. They do an x-ray. He's got a small fracture in his back, so he's out for the year. And now I'm a little worried about Savannah having to take all that pressure on herself.
It means that I gotta step up and I gotta do things a lot differently and much more efficient.
Better.
Kind of end up by myself at this point.
Get a little better every day, and everybody's got to be ready at all times, and it's next man to freak up. Do you guys believe that we can be state champions? Yes, sir. But do you know and you believe me when I tell you what it's going to take us to fixing all that stuff? Yes, sir.
As sophomores and juniors, you're watching all those seniors walk out with their parents, and it's already here.
My mom told me she was gonna be crying, but I didn't believe her. And so we were walking out and she was already crying. That stuff kind of hit.
I told you I wanted to pretend this game was a playoff game because this one does mean something. So tonight, you start playing like a champion. I mean, we bring it together and we set the tone for the way the rest of this thing's gonna go. And when you put your mind to it, y'all have shown that you're the best football team in this state and that y'all can compete with anybody and dominate everybody. I'm excited to watch you seniors play your last regular season home game. I'm excited to watch you step in there and make some freaking plays tonight. Although I'm on them and although I'm push, I absolutely love this identity of this group of seniors. Our final game before the playoffs. Last chance to see the kind of character my team has.
Whitehall has actually been pretty respectable in their own right. They had a very good showing against Little Rock Christian a couple of weeks ago.
Here's the Bruins. They're ready to receive this kickoff. It's fielded by Joe Hyman himself. He just scrambles between a few of the defenders.
Go, Joe. Hold on to that ball.
There's no better way to start senior night than Joe Hyman returning the opening kickoff.
Heck of a job, Joe. Heck of a job.
Reality sets in, I end up by myself at this point.
Slow NBA. Let's go get it. Make sure it goes 10. Kick it a good angle. Go get the football. Let's go.
And she is going to get a nice hop.
Oh, and I think he got it.
And it looks like that.
Yes, they did.
Nice job. That's a great way to start us right there.
The first play, Mason gets the ball, and then he throws it long to Andrew.
Comes down with it right at the 6-yard line.
All forward, because trick plays are fun.
Can we run trap middle? We can't even run trap middle.
The offense scores immediately again.
Not even 2 minutes down in the first quarter, and the Bruins are up 16-0.
Way to go get the football. Great job. Nice job.
The offense scores, and we're up 16-0 in no time.
I like to go back to back on those things always. Let's do the same one again.
We don't get this onside kick.
Come on, no wasted kicks.
Buckner's running up the middle, and he picks up about 4 yards. Nope, he is loose on the left side, and he is off to the races.
The defense gives up a long touchdown run.
We got to tackle low. That's bull crap. Grabbed him up freaking high.
Kind of back in it, but Joe Hyman.
Kick it somewhere else, kick it out of bounds, don't kick it to him again.
That's something, isn't it?
Yeah. Bruins lead 24-7. 10 minutes and 8 seconds left in the first quarter. You heard me right.
Returns 2 kickoffs in the first quarter for touchdown. And you're like, okay, this kid's a special player. SEAL team, she's kicking copter. Copter this way. That's been our best kick. Let's go get it again.
Kick by Savannah Goodwin. It takes a spin.
Like a superstar. Play 2.
I hit Andrew Cobb with a bomb.
Touchdown, Bruins!
Oh my goodness.
32-7, and we still have over 9 minutes left in the first quarter.
Couldn't ask for much better than that.
We're definitely feeling confident about Savannah's kick.
Hey, let's kick a copter again. I like back-to-backer. Let's kick another great one. We'll have another chance. Go get it. Let's go.
Bruins are going to take that one again.
That's 3 onside kicks, and this is wild.
That cemented her place and her confidence tremendously as we head into the playoffs.
I've been a PA since 6th grade. It's kind of crazy that this will be my last regular season home game.
All right, let's block and give them a chance right here. Let's go.
Offensive line, they're kicking butt. We're just clicking.
Putting up all these good numbers and stuff, but nobody still won't offer him.
The numbers we're putting up, what I'm thinking is surely someone's going to come around. I'm just kind of waiting on it.
Y'all got a chance to score more points in a quarter than anybody in PA history. That's kind of nice to have on your resume, you know what I'm saying? So let's keep going. We might be able to get to 50.
You think of that as video game numbers, but it's even hard to do in a video game.
We got 50 in the first. We got our 50 in the first. Nice throw. That was a great catch by him. It wasn't really a great throw.
Sense of relief that, it's senior night, enjoy it.
4th and 10. Oh, right off his fingertips.
Come on, we had a chance to be perfect. You start going half-butt effort because we're up a lot, and then we get in bad habits. We had a chance to be perfect. That's what you got to measure yourself against.
Our final score here is 68-21.
Good luck to y'all. Good luck in the playoffs, guys. Good luck in the playoffs. Good luck, Coach.
It's all getting put together at the right time. Going into playoffs, we'll be ready to go.
Friday night was the most extraordinary first quarter I've ever seen. Here's the deal. In the playoffs, the teams are better that you're going to face.
Next game that I could play could be my last.
You don't win like that!
If we win it, it marks Coach Kelly's 200th win.
You take a playoff tonight, and it might be over for you. You got to quit throwing the ball high. You're killing us.
Come on, you know this one is fire! Fire! You better click the link in the bio real quick so you can get crazy. Pick the lightning bolts. All right? Big O, stop playing games. We're here. Check out the videos right here and subscribe. It's about that time. You better subscribe. You better click that button, though.